We are here. We are here. We are here for the President's Cup polo match. United States Polo Association. I think this is the final today. And there's the stands and the pitch. I didn't wear my mic. I didn't with a dead cat on it because I want to hear the sound of those hoofs hitting the turf. Let's see the action. So I was going to say why I'm interested in seeing this polo match, and I'll tell you why. Because years ago, in 1976 or 77, I was in art school. I was in art school at the Paris School of Art in New Haven and Hamden, Connecticut. And one of my favorite illustrators was Frank McCarthy. Now, you might have never heard of him. Maybe you have. He was a Western artist. And he would go to the polo matches. He lived in Westport, Connecticut, but he would go to the polo matches in Darien, Connecticut, where they had a field and horses. And he was Frank McCarthy was a paperback illustrator, but he illustrated many more things than that. He had books, many books. He was in Collier Publishing, and but what Frank McCarthy would do, he would go to the polo matches in Darien, Connecticut. I lived there for 5 years, and I know right where he was. He would photograph those in the polo match that had the mallet in their hand and the stick, it's sometimes called. He would photograph them, and he would turn them into cowboys and Indians competing, fighting one another, and he'd create his Western scene out in somewhere in Arizona. But with that, he was a realistic painter. It was so fantastic. This guy is one of the best, and I knew someone who knew him. And he said he dressed like a banker in a three-piece suit. Dressed like a banker in a three-piece suit when he'd go on his calls to deliver his paintings. And yeah, from what I understand, he's a pretty wealthy guy living in Westport, Connecticut, where it's an artist's haven. So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I liked him, and I admired him. And one of my paintings I did, I had a one-on-one course with the dean of the art school at Pear. I painted a painting with me. I posed for myself in the painting. I had my dog there, and I had a horse to the side, and I put all the gravel and the posts on that mound. And so I put in my sky scene, I put in the trunk, put myself listening to the sound of the talking telegraph wire with my dog there, and I photographed it. I'll post the painting right here along with some of the pictures I took or I had taken with my dog at the time, my dog Biscuit, in the snow. He posed for me for my painting. So I'll post those pictures right here, right now. All I have left is this black and white painting. I gave the color version away like I did many of my paintings over the years. I have this black and white left. And all these scenes these photographs were taken in the snow, in the middle of winter. And then I used them to compose a painting like illustrators did back then. There was no internet for reference. So you can see, yeah, here's an inspiration to me. He is a pretty awesome painter. Since then, I've always wanted to attend a polo match and see just what he did and how he converted those players in the match to Indians and cowboys and turned their mallets into spears and into bow and arrows, and had them running down hills and mountains into these buttes out in the Old West. They're collecting the money now. So we're going to be heading in. All right. All right, we're waiting to get in.
Foundating all the way up, nice and slow.
All right, we are here. Look at this. All right, let's go. Let's go. I think I can just walk wherever I want to walk here. And here we are. Welcome to the Villages Polo Club. And welcome back to my channel. My name is Eric. And today, you're here to see a polo match at the United States Polo Association for the President's Cup. And people are arriving, and it's really exciting. Look at all the golf carts getting lined up over here. See, these guys can sit in their golf carts and golf cars and watch the match right from here if they want to. I apologize for the wind sound if you hear the wind. I didn't wear my dead cat muff today because I want to hear the sound of the thundering horses on the pitch. Right here. Right here. This is it. Look, everyone's getting ready, all excited. People are arriving. Of course, this wouldn't be the Villages without the beautiful landscaping and flowers. Let's go in. All right, here are the seats. I can sit wherever I want, except in the reserved seating right there. Can't sit there. Look at this, they have t-shirts. Look at all these ladies in their white shorts and their blue shirts. Hello. Hi, everybody. Got my Polo 101 pamphlet, flyer. But they're going to explain to us what's going on. I got my polo button so people can see I'm a first timer. They got food here too. Food. What do they got here? Pulled pork sandwiches. I think I want to be center pitch, front seat. Right? Let's see if I can do it. Here we go. There we go. Right here. I got to tell you, I have my sunscreen on. I wore my sunscreen. Definitely put on the sunscreen on thick. You know, I've been watching a YouTuber named Dr. Dre for 10 years, off and on. And she always says at the end, use sunscreen and subscribe. She's a dermatologist. So, yep, I take that advice. Maybe that's why I look youthful, because I take care of my skin. There's people filling in behind me. Nothing starts here till 1 o'clock. So we got another hour and 15 minutes. But people are starting to fill in to sit down. You can see down there the horses have arrived. And there's an American flag. God bless America. Now this pitch, this field, is 900 feet long, 3 times the size of a National League football field. In fact, you could fit 9 fields in here because it's also 3 times 3 times as wide. The horses are about to ride by us. They're coming this way. It's their introduction. So we're going to see them come right here, right by us in just a minute. They're on their way. Here they come.
If I can get everyone to please your eyes if you're able.
Can you see by the dawn's early light once a perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that oh, saint as that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Alright, well done, CEO. There we go. And so we're going to regroup and balls back in play. Here comes Federico. I think Cruz Bilbao. Cruz now on the ball. Frankie Bilbao. Frankie comes out with the ball. Once again, the winner of this match advances to the Wellington to play in the President's Cup. This is the regional President's Cup. Look at this pass from Frankie and Federico was anticipating it. Here, ball's back in play now. They have possession, but 150 yards away. Now, Horacio Rosato. Rosato trying to get around Bilbao. Bilbao's right there. The secondary defense. Horacio
Nice.
takes it. Goes wide. You're both getting around and play.
Line the ball right now is going to be Horacio Rosato. Big Sasa in control. Frankie's going to reach out here, just want to try to hook him out. Oh, there's the ball going forward. Sasa, he was going every which direction possible to get that ball back to himself. Look at this Coco. It's the name of this horse. Phenomenal horse. And now, Rosato steals it away. Rosato on the near side. Now Frankie Bilbao sneaks in. Frankie. We're in the second chukker already. 5-1 to score. You guys already got quiet now. I know this is, you're on the edge of your seat. You need to cheer these teams on. It is phenomenal polo you're witnessing today. Sasso. Oh, hey, kick back. Lasasso, right in front of the VIP tent, making his way down in front of State Farm tents as well. Lasasso, you see the faith you have in your horse. Lasasso was never looking up. His eye was on the ball, and he was hoping his steering was good. Because he was just going forward. And look at Paige Boone, puts a pass out to Frankie Bilbao. Harrison Wise comes Bilbao.
making his way up the field. Not able to make contact, but right there's Federico. Federico, he's left open. He should never be on mark. Federico! Radar making his way in between the uprights. 55 seconds. So they will not get back to the throw-in. Actually, it should be right at 30. Depends on if he gets the ball out of his hand quickly or not. But 55 minus 25 is 30. And now, Harrison Watt. Look at this horse. Page is on, stops and turns. Page Boone tries to get this one towards the goal. Kind of goes off to the right, but does allow her team to get back in position.
And look at this. They allow us to come onto the field and step over and fix the divots that the horses have left. It's halftime. There's 6 chukkers in a game. So far they've played 3. They're called chukkers, not quarters, not halves, they're chukkers. And look at this, everybody comes out. Everybody comes out to fix the divots. Here's one. Let's get it in there.
Oh, we got that one over here. Right here.
There's another one. All right. This is fun. It is crazy, huh? Look at that. Everyone coming out here to fix the field. And they're giving out champagne, free champagne. Gotta get online for that. She's got hers. He's got his. They got theirs. Here's to the Villages Polo Club. Life is good. How does it get any better than this? Tell me, what's better? Doing a polo trivia.
Who can you find, or no, where can you find the Summit Rock Climbing Wall?
Olivia
Rec Center.
Village trivia. This is fun.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Very well point.
You would think a lawyer would know that. All right, how much is a general admission ticket for polo for kids under 12?
Free.
Free.
Who said free?
She said free.
I said 8. Somebody else said free.
Who said, someone said free right here.
She said free.
Hey, here I am, posing with the Villages cheerleaders. Aren't they great? And again, what a country, what good sports. Oh, thanks, it was great.
All right, on the ball right here is Frankie Bilbao. Frankie, and now making his way towards the goal. Whistle sound.
That's gonna be my turn. That's right.
Trying to take advantage here. It does roll in between the uprights.
The referee's going to drop the ball, and then off they go.
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I got a guy that plays.
Waiting for this last rider to appear. There we go.
Ball back in play.
That does you're playing? Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
You're got it for like 5 minutes.
You enjoying it?
Everyone comes together with the crowd. 1 minute, 12 seconds. They tie 1:12. 1 minute, 12 seconds.
Not a lot of money, but there's a lot of credit cards.
Oh, it's even better.
A lot of credit cards.
Oh, wow, no.
Gary.
I'm not sure you want the credit cards that stores that she has
Gary,
credit cards.
Penny Lane is in that part.
They do stop it. They say access denied. Thomas come in and try to steal this one away from Federico. Federici comes out with the ball. Feta making his way northbound. Feta out front. Feta, this pony just ran by everybody. Oh, unfortunately couldn't control the ball. And then Pay. Oh, Pay's running cross. That was a demonstration right there of position polo. Feta was out front. Then Frankie came through, tried to get him out on it, wasn't able to. Then Pay, and then Cruz was fouled the play up. One player after the other, and Cruz puts it through. Cruz. Cruz, what a nice looking centering shot. Puts it over near the goal mouth. But Wancho is coming in. He's best playing pony, and then we bring everyone out. There's the 32nd horn. But what a match. Seacoast will be advancing to play down in Wellington. And now, Lasasso, he ain't giving up. He's going to try to push one through here. And that one will count, and it'll be goal number 10. Oh, pushes it wide! Wow, escapes him! Wow.
He missed. This is Will. They were losing 13-9. Final score. That's it. Seacoast won. They used to be the Villages Bank, Citizens First Bank. Changed the name to Seacoast, and that's the name of the polo team, Seacoast. State Farm lost. Oh well, that was fun. That was good. I enjoyed that. Well, that was fun. That was like nothing I've ever seen before. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming along. I'm in complete shadow. I'll see you next time. Take care now. Have a good day. Bye.